Rabies, avoiding risky behaviors. A raccoon bit my dog. Could he have rabies? Will I need to put him down? Only bats have rabies, right? Who do I call to get answers about rabies? Do these rabies questions sound familiar? This educational video and series will answer many common questions about rabies. But first, let's talk about preventing rabies by avoiding risky behavior around animals. What is rabies? The basics. Rabies is a disease caused by the deadly rabies virus that is spread through contact with saliva or brain or nervous system tissue, usually through a bite, open cut, or direct contact with mucous membranes like the eyes and mouth. Among wild animals in Connecticut, raccoons, skunks, woodchucks, foxes, coyotes, and bats are most often identified with rabies, while unvaccinated cats are most common among domestic animals. Any mammal, humans and animals, can get rabies. Doesn't matter where they live either. Animals in the city can carry rabies just like those in the wild. The Connecticut Department of Public Health recommends people follow these 4 basic rabies prevention tips to reduce unnecessary exposures to rabies. Teach friends, family, and children who are often innocently drawn to animals to follow these prevention tips as well. Vaccinate all your pets against rabies. Be a responsible pet owner and vaccinate all your pet cats, dogs, and ferrets. If you have multiple pets and are concerned about the cost, go to a pet clinic where discounts may be offered. Unvaccinated pets exposed to potential rabies may have to be put to sleep or kept in quarantine for several months. Don't take the risk of losing your beloved pet. Vaccines provide protection from infection when they are given before exposure. Do not pick up stray animals. Picking up a cute stray cat found at the park or taking home a free puppy from the fair is just not safe. Without proof of the animal's vaccination, you are putting you, your family, and your other pets at risk for rabies and other diseases. Report stray animals to your local animal control officer. Only adopt from reputable agencies and breeders, and ask about vaccination, when rabies vaccine was given, and potential contact with wildlife. Discuss the risk of rabies with your veterinarian before adoption. Leave wild animals alone. We can all agree that wild baby animals are cute, but they may carry rabies, other infectious diseases, and inflict injury as they are not used to human contact. Do not approach, feed, or touch wild animals. Never approach or handle wild animals wherever you encounter them, even in your own yard. It is very important to teach children to stay away as their risk of injury is greater than adults. Let wild animals be what they are, wild. Do not attempt to feed them or leave food in your yard to attract them. You are inviting potential danger into your yard by putting you and your pets at risk for disease and injury. Do not touch pet injuries with bare hands. It's best to socialize your pets only with pets you know the owner had vaccinated. In the event your pet is bitten or scratched by a stranger's pet, a wild animal, or you just don't know how your pet was injured, do not touch the wound, including saliva or blood, with your bare hands. You do not know what potential disease the animal may be carrying, including rabies. Always wear protective gloves before tending to the injury to avoid personal exposure to the animal germs. Avoid touching your face and wash your hands after removing gloves. If you don't know what animal injured your pet, call your veterinarian. If you can identify the animal that caused the injury, call your local animal control officer, followed by your veterinarian. Coming up next in this video series, more about rabies, bats, getting tested, and treatment. For your health, remember and follow these 4 tips to reduce your unnecessary exposure to rabies. Vaccinate all your pets, including cats, dogs, and ferrets. Don't pick up stray animals. Only adopt from reputable agencies and breeders. Leave wild animals alone. Wear protective gloves when attending to pet injuries. If you need immediate answers about rabies, call the following agencies or visit their website. For questions involving humans and rabies, contact the Connecticut Department of Public Health at 860-509-7994 or visit the department website. For questions involving pets and rabies, contact the Connecticut Department of Agriculture Animal Control at 860-713-2506 or their department's website. For questions involving wildlife, contact the Connecticut Department of Energy and Environmental Protection Wildlife Division at 860-424-3011. For your local animal control officer, call your town hall office or visit the town website. In an emergency, contact the police department.